I remember the first class, they're just doing us basics. The first class, they were teaching us the laws of exponent. And if you did mathematics, there are actually no laws there. You just find a way to answer it. So now you get into
Hi
this.
guys, just a quick intro. I am doing a video that you're going to see next with a first year student of UJ. He was doing medlit in high school, then got admitted to all his university applications that he submitted, got admitted at Wits with his medlit, got admitted at UKZN, and he took the UJ offer. We are speaking everything concerning to the course he's doing. He's going to reveal what course he's doing. He's going to reveal he's an orange carpet student, he's a Ugenius club student, and his nest was funded, so he's going to be speaking about all things that comes with registering, starting first year, adapting to the culture of the university, and maintaining good grades for him to have moved from orange carpet to Ugenius, right? Coming from somebody who was doing medlit and then having to do pure maths in university, what were the things that made him succeed? All of those tips are in this video, so you want to watch it to the end, and please like the video. If the questions he answers are not the questions you have, pop them in the comments and we would address them on the next video. Thanks guys.
So we're gonna have him speak, then I'll read your questions. I don't know on your end, does it show people's comment or it doesn't show?
It shows.
Okay, so you guys can pop the questions, but we're gonna give him time to speak. I'm going to have questions for him because I posted on my WhatsApp group with the first years that are going to be first years next year, and some of them did send questions. Some of them are in this live because I sent them a link. Yeah, so tell us, you got your results 13 January this year, and then you just knew, okay, I'm going to UJ. Had you applied at UJ and said my first choice is UJ, I'm just going there? Or just take us there?
I think we got our results on the 19th of January. I applied at UJ, UKZN, TUT, and Wits. Yeah, UJ, yeah, all those universities. So when I got my results, they were too good to the point where I got accepted to everything I applied for, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure which one to choose. Like, I went through that like roller coaster of trying to figure out which course am I going for. I remember when I ended up choosing Become Accounting Extended at UJ, I also got an offer that I didn't apply for at Wits to come and do BSc. So I got confused. Then I cancelled the offer at UJ. I deregistered. I had registered everything. I deregistered at UJ and then tried to like register at Wits. On the process of registering at Wits, I realized that I don't want to do BSc, so I wanted to go back to UJ, and I couldn't register because I've already cancelled the application, and I had to travel from KZN Pietermaritzburg to UJ.
Alone? Did you travel alone? Did you travel alone when you went to UJ, or you traveled with family?
Luckily, I traveled with my family.
Okay, good. All right, so tell me, at Wits, what did you apply for? Leave alone the BSc thing, but what were your three choices you put? Because it's three.
I only put one at Wits, and it was LLB law. No, with this thing of like doing medlit, you are limited to what you can study. That is why I don't advocate for people to do medlit. But for those who are already there, they can find a way to navigate through it.
Wait, so you did medlit?
Yes.
And Wits accepted you with medlit?
Yes.
And UJ accepted you to accounting with medlit?
Yes.
So what were your subjects?
So I'll just say the subjects and the final mark for results.
Don't mention the languages and LO, just mention the four.
Okay, I did medlit, it was 96%. I did business studies, it was 98%. I did life sciences, it was 87%. I did consumer studies, it was also 85 or 87, I'm not sure. I think it's 85.
So you didn't do physics or accounting?
No, I didn't do it.
That is very interesting. And did they accept you for LLB?
Yes, they did for LLB, and then they offered me a course that I didn't apply for, which was BSc.
So on top of the LLB, they also offered you have a space for BSc?
Yes.
What was your English mark? I'm very interested. 'Cause-
Uh, I got like 6 distinction. It was only English. There was 75%.
okay.
So it was level 6.
Okay. So if you are in this live and you want to do LLB at Wits and you may be doing medlet, I hope this is helpful. Okay, so then there's like January, they send, as soon as they get their result, they send you those SMSs that you accepted, you accepted. Did you accept the Wits offer and accept the UJ offer? What happened?
That works over time. So we got our results at 12. At 12:05, I had an offer from VET.
On SMS, did they send it on SMS?
Yes, they sent it on SMS. I didn't accept the offer till the next 2 days. I was confused what to do. So I took like my time to think, and I ended up registering at, at UJ.
So UJ sent an offer. So I like UJ because that's where you ended up, right? So they sent an offer and then they said accept this offer by when, and then they said register by when. Just take us through that.
I don't remember the email, but I know that they sent an offer. The only thing I remember it was that it said orange carpet admitted, and it said orange carpet admitted, and they like research what is I researched what is orange carpet. I realized that I don't have to pay for anything. Then I just decided, then I had a conversation with my uncle on deciding like what to study. And then we looked at everything, and then I chose numbers. I'm like, I'd rather go with accounting for numbers. Like, I'd rather
You
be.
enjoy maths. Was it because you enjoyed maths?
I enjoyed math leads. I didn't do pure math. I did it in varsity. So that is why I ended up with accounting.
Okay, I see. So okay, now take us through. You register for your UJ accounting. Okay, so at UJ you had put accounting extended and what else?
It was accounting extended and LLP. So
What is happening with LLB? You had an interest prior to you coming to university?
I'm interested in politics, so I thought maybe I can get into politics by studying the law and maybe become those constitutional judges. So that is why I ended up getting into LLB.
Okay. Okay. So now, you come to UJ now, you come in to register. And then they've told you that you have an orange carpet. Did you apply for a bursary? Did you have a bursary? What did you do? Tell us through the registration process now.
Okay, during my matric, I was focused too much on like studying. I didn't apply for a bursary, but my vice principal applied for Motepe Foundation for me. And then when I got my results, Motepe send an email that I should like upload my
Results.
that I should send my results via WhatsApp. I didn't take that email not that I didn't take it serious. There was a lot of things happening trying to decide where I'm going, as I was accepted everywhere. So I ended up forgetting to send the results. And then that is how I lost Motepe, because I was already like what is this thing, pre-selection. I was already
Yes.
I was already
So working with students, I know the overwhelming thing that happens when you're trying to decide. Like a lot of students that I applied for, they were getting acceptance in like 4 other schools. And I would reach out to them, like, which one are you taking? They're like, I really don't know. It's like a lot of things deciding. And in the midst of that, you'll be getting offers from bursaries to say, do this, do this. It's a lot of deciding to do. And some of you guys haven't done decision making to a point where now it's matric and you have to take these decisions that are possibly gonna make or shape your career. So I truly understand that. And okay, so then you ended up being funded how?
I ended up being funded by NSFAS.
Okay, you had applied for NSFAS.
Yes, I had applied for it.
Okay. So when you go to register, UJ tells you NSFAS is going to register for you. You don't have to worry. You didn't have to pay money for registration, or was that covered via orange carpets?
It was covered via orange carpet. Remember, NSFAS always have problems when it comes to registration, more especially for first years.
Okay. What are those problems?
It will like take time for you to be cleared. There's this thing of like you need to be cleared by NSFAS, that you will be funded by them so that you will be able to register. So that thing takes time. which will end up like you might end up losing your space because of it.
Oh, so students right now see their portal saying funded awaiting registration. Do you remember sort of if your portal said that and then you still needed to be cleared even though it said that?
Yes, it will change to it will stay like that until you register next year. All I know is that they need to release a list of funded students, and that's how the university will get that you are funded by NSFAS, and then they will allow you to register without paying.
Okay. Okay. So you could register online, right? Was it possible that you could register online with UJ?
Yes, UJ, everything is online for registration. But if you stay near UJ, you can go there. They will do it for you, but they will be doing it online just in case
Online as
like
well.
you don't know how things works. You
Okay.
can you can go to UJ. They will register for you.
Okay. Wena, how did you do it? Did you go there? They did it for you. How did you do it?
Remember, I registered for the first time before I deregistered trying to go to vet. So Uh, I registered online for myself and everything was clear. They gave me accommodation. I also registered for on-campus student accommodation,
Okay.
and then I deregistered again. Then when I
This
wanted
is
to,
all you still at home. You still at home deciding these things.
yeah, I'm still at home and I'm not telling my parents. I'm just deciding wherever I want to go. Then when I deregistered, I had to go directly to UJ to the College of Business and Economics
Okay.
uh, faculty to like ask them to do what to register me again because I couldn't do it for myself since I cancelled it.
Okay, so you deregister and then you go through the thought process of like, okay, I'm going to Wits. And then what do you do at Wits? You register there as well?
On the process of registration, I look at the modules that
On the
I'll be
day.
doing, and I was like, nah, 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 I'm not doing this thing.
Okay.
So
So when you were in the process of registering at Wits, because you didn't have orange carpets at Wits, did it say you are NSFAS funded, you can go ahead and register? What did it say there?
the reason why I ended up like considering vet plays with money. They were offering 15,000.
15. Yes,
So,
15.
so I had like 15,000. So with all those things happening, like yeah,
You thought this 15,000 is gonna come into your hand.
yeah.
Yes, they do. But that 15,000 doesn't come to your hand, it goes to your portal, whatever thing, and then they pay towards tuition. And what I learned is that they don't pay it, like you don't register and then it's there, and you can maybe put it on your meal account. It only comes around March when every student has registered, when all the students are so, and you got that 15,000 at UVET because of your marks. Like once you get distinctions, I don't know how many, I don't know how they calculate it. Each university differs, but then they offer that package. So the orange carpet at VETS is that 15,000. At UP, they also have theirs. And also theirs, they have chancellor's bursary, whatever, and they load it to your portal as well, but you get it around March. And you cannot now say, can I transfer this into my mail account? It goes throughout your tuition. So you cannot say, oh, I'm going to be fine because I've got this 15 and I would be able to eat out. Nope, it goes to your tuition. But it's good to have it should NSFAS not pay all the money or things like that. Okay, I'm glad then you decided against BSc because I'm not a BSc fan.
And then this orange carpet at UJ, it also covers your tuition if you are not funded by NSFAS or any bursary. So if you are self-funded and you got like 41 points, I think 40 upwards, you get 75% off from your tuition. But you must be self-funded for it to pay. I have a friend who got 41 points and he ended
This
up
is APS score, 41 APS.
Yes, he ended up owing UJ, I think 15,000 from hundred and something.
This is a self-funded student.
Yes, who's Orange Carpet? So Orange Carpet pays for 75% of the
And then he
tuition.
just had to pay 15.
Yes. Then if you got 42 points upwards, I think you don't pay for tuition cost. It covers 100% of your tuition cost.
So if then you are NSFAS and you've got orange carpets, what benefits do you get? Because I mean, NSFAS could possibly register for you. NSFAS could possibly cover your tuition. How do you benefit as an Orange Carpet NSFAS funded?
So if you're Orange Carpet and it's funded, what happens? You register for free, like not for free because NSFAS will end up paying for it, but you get to register first
Yeah, yeah, secure your sports.
and then if you have okay, you'll get 2,000 on your Fundi account to buy books. You can only swipe it on your on a bookstore.
Okay.
And then if you have 42 points or up, yeah, 42 points or above, you get 5,000 on your Fundi account.
Oh, okay.
No, they put it on your Fundi account. You can only swipe with it on the bookstore. But I know there's people who can convert that cash into the.
It's a way is possible. Like I already had that in mind. And like, there's a way that can happen there. Okay. So, what was your APS score?
It was 41.
Wow, that's good. You should have just taken pure maths. I mean, if you got 98 for maths.
The thing is, I only got serious at school in matric.
So this is interesting because maybe some of the kids here, students here, are grade 11 going to grade 12. What was your maths and whatever, those 4 subjects? What were they, if you can remember, for your grade 11?
Grade 11, I think I have my grade 11 results on my laptop. Let me check.
Okay. So I'm going to be
But
checking. While you check,
I
I'm going
know.
to take some comments here. You guys, thank you for liking my live because it does push it to other people. So somebody wants to know what BSc were you admitted for, but check your marks. I'm interested in that. And then somebody wants to know if you do an extended program in accounting if you did medlets in high school. Yes, because here Samgelo is doing accounting extended at UJ and he did medlets. If you guys just joined, he did medlets, he did consumer studies, he did business, and then he did something else that I forgot.
Life sciences.
Life sciences. And then he was admitted for law, LLB at Wits. He was admitted for LLB at UJ, and then he took accounting. Then he was admitted also for BSc. I guess they are needing a lot of people to go to BSc because some other girl said she didn't apply for BSc at Wits. I saw her video, said she didn't apply for BSc and she got accepted to BSc after she was declined for medicine and she took it. Okay, will NSFAS accept me if one of my parents... Okay, this is a NSFAS question. I'm gonna come back to it. When you provisionally funded, do you go register immediately? There is conditional, so it depends if you're getting the acceptance. Like you got a final acceptance when you get your results, like it was a final acceptance. So you get your result, they give you a final acceptance, and they give you the process on like you need to accept the offer and you need to register, and then that depends on your NSFAS clearing you to register, your bursary clearing you to register, or you paying cash, right? Did you find your marks?
No, I can't find them.
But you think they were level 7 for maths?
Now, on my grade 11, I think Medlit was level 4. All I know is that I passed all those subjects, but it was only business studies there was level 7. The rest was level 4, level 5, level 3.
Okay. Your LO, well, your 41 points, was it including your LO mark?
No.
Ha. So you know that VETS counts LO, right? So you could have gotten like 48 at VETS if you had gotten there.
Yeah.
Very much interesting. Okay. So then you like, okay, I'm going to UJ now. Now you go and register, and then you had applied for residence.
Yes.
Were you happy with the residence you chose at all?
No, I wasn't happy with the on-campus residence. That is why I cancelled it, and they charged me 6,000 for cancelling it.
When did you decide that I'm not happy with this on-campus residence?
Okay, remember I went to UJ to ask them to re-register me again, and then after that they did re-register me. After that I went to do my student card. Then I went to view the rest.
Yeah.
Then I went to view the rest. I was like, nah.
What is it that you saw without mentioning, don't mention the rest name, but without mentioning it, what is it that you saw in like, this is not me?
Firstly, they are not well maintained. They are old, and you have to buy your own fridge. You have to buy your own microwave. So it's like
Yes, all residents are like that. Where are you
on
gonna get to this?
campus, off campus, everything is there.
Yeah, but if I want to have a fridge in my room, or not share a fridge with the people in my corridor,
Yeah, it's for people who prefer that. Mina, I
you want to
prefer
stay.
not buying those things. Like when I have
Yeah.
to come back to KZN, where do I put them?
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, I understand to a certain extent. People are different. Like I need to have my food in my room and have know that my fridge is there, but not everybody also can afford to buy a fridge immediately when they get to school. Not everybody can afford immediately to buy a microwave immediately when they get there. And having a fridge and a microwave, even if you are having a catering rest, it's good to have the fridge to buy things that you can put in the fridge. Okay, so you told them, okay, no, this is not me. I would go and look for my own rest.
Yeah.
You are
Then
still with your parents then to help you navigate to look.
yeah, it all happened on like on the same day.
Okay,
Then it was 28th November, I think 28th January. Then
okay.
uh, okay, I cancelled the residency. They charged me 6,000 for cancelling it. Then I
And you were
didn't.
like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But if you are funded by a bursary, it's not fine because the bursary might tell you that we're not gonna pay for that 6,000. You're gonna pay on your own,
Yourself.
but NSFAS will cover it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad you decided to change because the environment you are in, I always say the environment you are in really does get into your headspace, how you think, how you process. Like if you hate the environment you're in, you can love the subject, but you hating the environment you're in and where you're staying plays a big effect in that. You like can't wait to finish and go home. I can't wait to. I hate it here, even though the cause could be the cause you want.
uh,
So you then went out to go look for off-campus NSFAS funded.
I was already like on my way to Joburg. I was already researching on which campus, which rest should I go to. Uh, oh, I was confused what is happening.
Me too. Thank you for the gift. Okay,
Then
yeah.
I went to Mpumelelo under AFCO student living at
Okay,
Don
you're
Fontaine.
deciding to name this one. Mm,
Yeah, at
yeah.
Don Fontaine.
So your
Yeah,
campus is accounting, right? So which campus is it?
it's Auckland Park, APK.
Okay. So for MPK, you had to look for a rest in Dorfontein. Is it?
It's far, but at that time, like you don't care.
Okay.
As- and you know that like there are bus services ne, for from rest to
Oh,
campus.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
But that along the way you realize it's stupid staying that far. That is why I'm moving close to APK next year.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Like in terms of you attending a class at 1 and the bus only leaves at 9 and it will only come back at 3. So it means you'd have to be on campus from 9, but your class is only at 1 because your rest is far.
yeah, it's like situations like that. But the other thing is you need to be if you don't wanna be how can I put it into English? You need to stay near one of the UJ campuses if you don't wanna only use your rest buses to travel. So I know that if I'm near Donfontein campus, I can just take a bus from APK to Donfontein, then walk 5 minutes from Donfontein campus to my residency. So that is why I always advise if you don't wanna stay near your campus, at least stay near one of the UJ campuses, but not Soweto. Not Soweto is too far.
Okay.
So if you're starting at APK, APB, DFC, stay near one of those campuses because there are bus services that are offered by UJ and they are more efficient.
Okay, 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 makes sense. So, are you happy with your decision of choosing UJ?
Definitely.
In what sense? Because of the orange carpet?
No, because of the environment and the people I found at UJ and everything that like we have been working on with my friends and everything. Like it was one of the best decisions I made this year.
Okay. It was a hard decision, but you're happy with the decision you made. It might not be the same for everybody else, but enough for your decision, it was a good one. Now you are now orange carpets. Do you guys get treated differently on, like, you go to a certain cafeteria because you're orange carpet? Do you go to a certain library because you're orange carpet? Like, everybody has been asking me, what is orange carpet? Yes, we had this, the Fundi account, the registration parts, the 42 points and up discount. But then do you then get labeled on, like, that's orange carpet, that's why they're in that library?
Firstly, people would respect you. Like when you mention orange carpet, there is that level of respect, and the way they talk to you, it changes, ne? So it's first respect, and then orange carpet is just for first years, like that, like prestigious badge for first years. But you need to like move into what we call the Eugenius Club, so that you'll get invited to private meetings with the vice chancellor. You get invited to private events, like you get messages like, okay, we have this event for Eugenius Club members. Yeah, there is like, I would say, the most prestigious thing at UJ. Otherwise, orange carpet is just for registration and covering all those like fees for the first year student, and then it ends there.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
but you need to get good results to move into Eugenius.
So the Eugenius moves when you've maintained those marks during your first year. They don't count your grade 12 coming in. They don't count.
They count them because I'm already Eugenius with my grade 12 results. But if I didn't get good results this year, I was gonna be out next year.
Imagine. Okay, so now the rest you're in, do you cook for yourself? Is it catered?
Now I cook for myself.
Okay, okay, that's nice. So that means you're continuing now with Nesfus. Then Nesfus comes March. When did they start to give you the allowance of 1.5?
I think March, there was a time at UJ where we were getting money every week. I think for continuous 3 weeks because they gave us 3,300 for,
Books.
no, not for books, for like for February, monthly like food allowance for February and March. So they gave us that, and then they gave us book allowance the following week, and then the following week was the end of March. They gave us another meal allowance for April.
So you are coming from home. Were you in boarding school in high school or were you staying at home?
I was staying at home
What was the most allowance you've gotten at home?
because I was staying alone.
At home?
So I was staying alone at home. So I would, like, my mother would give me like 3,000 to go to groceries.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
was an advantage
So
when I was.
my question was going to be, you are now getting 3,000 this week, 2,000 next week, or however much, 3,000 the following week. How did you best manage it as somebody who's coming from home, never gotten this amount in their account?
Uh, okay, I mean, already I was used to that amount of money, but how did I best manage it? I think having a budget is the best thing you can do because I mean, I saved most of my book allowance since I'm doing extended. I didn't have to buy a laptop. UJ gave me a free laptop, so I saved most of my book allowance.
Here's my question on that before we continue. The laptop, was it because you're orange carpet? Was it because it's coming from Nesfus? And then please pair that with the question of, was there any point when Nesfus gave laptops to students that are first years?
Okay, the laptop wasn't because I'm orange carpet, it was because I'm doing extended. So even if you are not orange carpet and even if you are self-funded, as long as you are doing as long as you are doing an extended program at UJ, they will give you a free laptop.
Okay.
Then what was the next question?
Nesfus, did it give you a laptop?
Okay, so if you are not doing extended, what I know is uh they will give you an option. It's either you go take the laptop, but you will not get your book allowance
Okay.
using NSFAS. So you take the laptop, you don't get the book allowance. If you don't take the laptop, you'll get the book allowance. But for extended students, you get the laptop and then you get the book
The book
allowance.
allowance we get twice. That's very wise. Okay, so like, is it like, okay, I'm here to get the laptop because I'm not taking the book allowance, and then here's the laptop, or you put on the list and they wait?
You go to the A academic development center, there's something like that, and then you just sign that you are giving them your 5,000 in exchange of your laptop. Then it's done like that.
Okay, all right. Okay, now take us through the transitioning to accounting extended. You didn't do accounting at school, you did medlit. How was adjusting to that hard or not hard for you? Like, how did you find it adjusting? But also explain to us, okay, now you're doing Become Extended this year. What are you then going to do next year?
The transitioning from math to pure math first, there is a recipe for disaster if you are not strong. Uh, I remember the first class, they're just doing us basics. The first class, they were teaching us the laws of exponent. And if you did math, there are actually no laws there. You just find a way to answer it. So now you get into this math that has laws. Like we were all confused. Like you could see which we are all lost. We were lost for like, I think the first 3 weeks, I didn't know what I was doing. Like you would try and study it via YouTube, but there's just too many laws to understand. It's simple maths. You see, when I look at it now, because I've completed with the module with distinctions, uh, you realize that it was simple. But for someone who didn't do pure math in high school, it's not simple. You'll have to work overtime.
We might not be chasing the same things. So sticking to that goal, and also I see the kind of person that you are, that like, okay, it's not fair on this person because obviously we don't have the same goal, and you cannot say, wait for me to finish my 24-hour, I'll see you after 2 months, but let's just part ways and I concentrate on my goal, right? So back to the rest question. What did the room you moved into, that you now moved into, what did it have? What did you come with from home? Now, for somebody who's going to be coming by bus, doesn't have parents that they're going to come with.
So the room, it had everything that you need. Like it has the bed, the wardrobe. Okay, then the study table, the study lamp. You'll have to buy the globe. Some races come with a globe, some don't. The one that I was with didn't have the globe. The globe. Then I think in the kitchen everything is there. The microwave and the fridge. You'll have to buy the kettle and the iron. But if you have decent roommates, there's no need to have four kettles in the kitchen.